Yeah, I'm duty bound to tell you that when you reach a certain age, your pubes will go gray. I mean, the first time I walked by the mirror and saw a glint of silver, I was like, what the fuck? I'm young and cute. Why is my fucking pussy going gray? And then I spoke to my older friends about it and they said, yes, and after this stage, it falls out. I know all of you know. So all of you happily waxing away now, you will rue the day. And one day you will say to someone, it was so fluffy, it was down to my knees. I'm telling now with these bald patches, but it used to be so fluffy. So fluffy, I can die! So one of the ways I think I've survived being, being a person who experienced like a large amount of brutalities is being able to like take the fucking take life by its like horns and steer it, man. Like you gotta go for it, you know what I mean? Like if you pass the fall, you fucking incarnation believing motherfuckers. If you come back, only like 7 people say they remember. So you really don't know. This thing that's happening to you now, it'll never happen again. You have one shot. Step into it, man. Carpet fucking diem, you know what I mean? Like, do it, man. So, this is the story of, like the little bean over there. I'm writing a show about the journey of how she kind of landed in my life, and this is like I think a funny. I don't know if it's so funny, but it may be an interesting. It's self-explanatory. I spent my teenage years terrified of getting pregnant. Every casual reference to the future was marked with a warning: if you get pregnant, your life is over. When I started dating women, it was a relief not to worry about that shit anymore. I skipped careless through my 20s and landed childless into my 30s. I wanted a child, but I was sort of waiting around for Miss Right. The plan was to spend an appropriate number of years reveling in the romance. Then, over careful discussion and even more careful planning, we would find a sperm donor who was the right combination of both our ethnicities to assist in conceiving the girl. Yes, the girl we intended to raise as a feminist. Hashtag. It was the perfect plan. Until I looked up from the jaded wreckage of my umpteenth breakup and found myself deafened by the ticking of my biological clock. Suddenly, I really, really, really wanted that baby. I didn't know what I'd done wrong. I'm living the perfect Brooklyn lesbian life. I'm passionately falling for women, breaking up with them, brooding, recovering, falling again, breaking up, brooding, recovering all the time I'm writing. I survived these heartbreaks after tragic heartbreaks because I believe in the law of fucking averages. I mean, if I am continuing to spin the wheel of love, sooner or later, I must win, right? My 30th birthday arrives and I can feel the eggs drying up inside my aging ovaries. By the time I celebrate my 36th birthday, I know my love affair with love affairs is no longer enough. I quickly move from stealing glances at babies in the supermarket to checking out men, random men on planes, thinking I could lie still beneath that one if it would get me pregnant. I scan my circle of male friends for sperm donors. I want somebody good looking and smart. I'm willing to sign away these parental rights. In the next 12 months, I approach about 30 men about getting sperm. Many of them say yes, then change their minds. Some have low sperm count. Others want to help, but their partners won't let them. I reluctantly choose a backup donor online. But I'm really uncomfortable with how impersonal that feels. 4 decades after my birth, my own paternity remains a mystery, and that shit still fucks with my head. So, I want someone I can, but I I can point to and say, there walks the well from which your genetic material was drawn. A year of awkward conversations with God knows how many men, and I still have no luck procuring a cap full of this fluid that men leave in socks. On the walls of arbitrary bathroom stalls, inside the fists of strangers they care nothing about. I can't help but think, if I had a gay husband, I wouldn't be out cruising strange men with poor grammar for a little sperm. I'm almost ready to cry or bank. In desperation, I scream the question to a group of strangers at a party. Does anyone here want to donate a cup of sperm to a desperate lesbian? With a quick flick of the wrist, a young man named Edward shouts, yes, why the hell not? Everything is perfect. I begin charting my cycle. I pee on a stick every morning between the hours of 6 and 9. I take my body temperature and examine my vaginal fluid. I know which days I will need sperm. I know how long he should abstain from ejaculation in order to get me the brightest and the best sperm to partner with my desperately aging Ed. I'm prepared for Edward's visit in every way. Obsessive compulsive that I am, I clean the bathroom and dim the lights. I have my needless syringe. I have lubricant, no spermicide. I lay everything out on a clean, pink bath towel in the and wait for him to arrive. And when he does, I point him to the bathroom and turn up the music so he will have some privacy. I lie down on the couch and visualize my daughter's face. I read somewhere that on average it takes men 3 to 7 minutes to ejaculate with masturbation. Have the men here confirm? And under pressure, which clearly describes today's activities, it can take as much as 15 minutes. 1 minute later, Edward pads out with a pink towel wrapped around his lower half. What should I put it in? He asks. Your hand, I say. You have to put your penis in your hand. No, he says. The stuff. After it comes out, what should I put it in? Oh, Jesus Christ, I hadn't given him the collecting cup. Is this the kind of mother I'm going to be? Am I going to forget my daughter in a cab, on a plane? I'm roaming through the kitchen cabinets, trying not to think about how odd this is. A coffee mug seems so daunting. The shot glasses are too small. Then I see the flower-printed soy sauce dipping dish. It is exactly the right size to make any contribution look hefty. I grab two and present them to him. He ties the towel and heads back to the bathroom. I don't know how he does it, but 5 minutes later, Edward rushes out, dipping dish in hand, brimming over with all my possible children. So I'm going to leave the excerpt there.